Welcome back to Z Coins. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins. And boy, do we have a story for you. Did you know that a simple 1-cent penny could be worth more than a luxury mansion? That's right. One specific 1959 Lincoln penny has made waves in the coin collecting community, with its current market value soaring to an astonishing $6.91 million. Stick around, because we're about to uncover what makes this coin so incredibly valuable, how it came to exist, and how you might just strike gold with a penny in your pocket. Let's get into it. The 1959 Lincoln penny isn't just any penny. First off, it was minted in Denver, which is where the D Mint mark comes from. By 1959, the United States Mint had transitioned from the iconic wheat reverse design to the Lincoln Memorial reverse. This marked the first year of the new design, making 1959 pennies an important part of numismatic history. Now, the vast majority of 1959 pennies are quite common. Millions were minted, and most are worth just their face value of 1 cent. But there's always an exception to the rule, and that exception, in this case, is what's known as a mule coin. So what exactly is a mule coin? Great question. A mule coin occurs when two mismatched dies are used to strike a coin. Think of it like a printing error on a dollar bill, but for coins. In the case of this ultra-rare 1959 penny, the obverse side, that's the side with Lincoln's profile, is perfectly normal. But the reverse side? It's where things get wild. Instead of showing the Lincoln Memorial design that debuted in 1959, this penny has the reverse design from the Wheat Penny series, which should have been discontinued after 1958. This mix-up makes the coin a one-of-a-kind anomaly, or at least one of very, very few. It's like having a time capsule struck into a penny, blending two eras of American currency. And that's why it's considered a mule coin, and why it's so valuable. The story of how the $6.91 million penny was discovered is just as fascinating as the coin itself. This particular penny was first brought to the attention of the numismatic community in the early 1980s. A collector reportedly found it in pocket change and noticed something unusual about the reverse design. After careful examination by experts, it was certified as genuine and labeled one of the rarest mule coins ever discovered. Fast forward to today, and the coin has changed hands through high-profile auctions, with its value skyrocketing to an unbelievable $6.91 million. That's more than the cost of a private island, a fleet of luxury cars, or even some Picasso paintings. You're probably wondering, why is this penny worth so much money? Here's the breakdown. Rarity. This is a unique era coin. Mule coins are extremely rare, and this is the only known 1959 penny with a wheat reverse. Historical significance. It's a transitional piece, representing an incredible minting era that bridges two iconic eras of U.S. coinage. The coin's condition plays a huge role in its value. This particular penny was preserved remarkably well, earning a high grade from professional grading services. The world of coin collecting is competitive, and rare coins attract wealthy buyers who are willing to pay top dollar to add such a unique piece to their collection. Combine all these factors, and you've got a perfect storm for a multi-million-dollar treasure. Now, here's the million-dollar question, or should I say $6.91 million question. Could you have one of these pennies sitting in your collection? While it's highly unlikely, it's always worth checking your change. Look for 1959 pennies with the D Mint mark and examine the reverse side. If it has the wheat design instead of the Lincoln Memorial, you might just have struck gold. Even if you don't find this particular penny, other rare coins are still out there waiting to be discovered. So keep your eyes peeled and your coin jars handy. The story of the 1959 Lincoln penny is proof that treasures can be hiding in the most unexpected places. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone curious about the hidden value of everyday objects, there's always something new to learn and explore. Who knows? the next big discovery could be yours. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories about rare coins, collectibles, and the history behind them. And let us know in the comments, what's the most interesting coin or collectible you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hunting! This tiny, unassuming penny could make you a multimillionaire. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1964 Lincoln penny recently hit the jaw-dropping value of $6.92 million. But why is it so valuable? What makes this particular coin worth more than a mansion? Stick around, because today we're diving deep into the fascinating story behind this rare gem. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, crafted by Victor David Brenner, has remained iconic for over a century. While billions of these coins have been minted over the years, only a few have achieved legendary status in the coin collecting world. And the 1964 penny is one of them. But why? Let's start with the basics. The D Mint mark you see here stands for the Denver Mint, one of the facilities that produced pennies in 1964. Over 3.8 billion pennies were minted that year, so on the surface, this coin doesn't seem like anything special. However, what makes this particular 1964 penny unique is shrouded in mystery and rarity. So, why is a 1964 Lincoln penny worth $6.92 million? The answer lies in a combination of factors: rarity, errors, and a touch of numismatic magic. Let's break it down. 1964 was a tumultuous year for coin production in the United States. Due to a national coin shortage, the U.S. Mint ramped up production of pennies, but they also made some unusual decisions. One of those was halting the production of silver coins and shifting resources to create more pennies. In this frenzy, a handful of experimental coins were struck with unique features. These experimental pennies are believed to include the infamous 1964 penny that's now worth millions. Minting errors are like the golden ticket for coin collectors. In the case of the 1964 penny, experts suspect that this coin may have been struck on a unique planchet, possibly using leftover stock from earlier years or an experimental metal composition. Others theorize it was a proof coin mistakenly released into circulation. Whatever the case, this coin is an extreme anomaly. Another critical factor is the condition of the coin. The 1964 penny, valued at $6.92 million, is in pristine, almost flawless condition, graded as MS67 by professional grading services. For context, coin grading goes up to MS70, which is virtually perfect. A high grade like this dramatically increases a coin's value. This coin's record-breaking sale took place at a high-profile auction where competitive bidding drove the price sky high. The buyer, an anonymous collector, recognized the immense historical and numismatic significance of this penny. But here's the kicker: this might not be the only 1964 penny like this out there. Now, the big question: could you have a fortune hiding in your pocket change? It's unlikely, but not impossible. Here's how to check. First, ensure the coin is from 1964 and has the D Mint mark. Without these two features, it's definitely not the $1 million penny. Next, inspect the coin's condition. Look for sharp details, no scratches, and an overall brilliant luster. The closer to mint condition, the better. Finally, have the coin professionally graded. This step is crucial if you suspect your penny might be valuable. A certified grading service like PeaceGS or NGC can authenticate its rarity. History of the $6.92 million 1964 Lincoln penny is a testament to the magic of numismatics. From a piece of pocket change to a collector's dream, this coin reminds us that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So next time you're sorting through your spare change, take a closer look. You never know what you might find. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories about rare coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy hunting! What if I told you that a simple penny, a coin you probably walked past or ignored, could be worth $6.93 million today? Sounds unbelievable, right? But this is exactly the case with the 1967 no-mint marked Lincoln penny. Stick around, and I'll tell you all about why this coin is so valuable, how it came to be, and how you can check if you've hit the jackpot with the pennies in your pocket. First off, what exactly is the 1967 no-mint marked penny? In 1967, the United States Mint was trying to reduce coin hoarding, which was a major issue at the time. To combat this, they decided to leave off the mint marks from all coins for that year. That means pennies minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco all look the same because none of them have a mint mark. So technically, all 1967 pennies are no mint mark pennies. But that alone doesn't explain the astronomical value of $6.93 million. For that, we need to dive deeper. The incredible value of this specific 1967 penny comes down to rarity, condition, and a little bit of luck. In the world of coin collecting, or numismatics, the most valuable coins are those that are rare, have unique features, or are in pristine condition. And that's exactly what we're dealing with here. This particular 1967 penny is one of the finest known examples. Graded as MS67+, which stands for mint state and indicates near perfect condition, this coin is almost flawless. It's believed to have been specially struck and preserved, making it one of a kind. This level of preservation is exceedingly rare for coins that were meant to be used in everyday circulation. So how did this penny reach such a staggering value? The answer lies in the auction world. In 2023, this 1967 no-mint marked Lincoln penny was sold for $6.93 million at an auction. That's right, nearly $7 million for a single penny. This record-breaking sale sent shockwaves through the coin collecting community. Experts attribute the value not only to the coin's condition and rarity, but also to the story and mystique surrounding it. When a coin like this comes to auction, collectors with deep pockets are willing to spend big to own a piece of history. Now comes the fun part, how you can check your own pennies to see if you're sitting on a fortune. Here's what to look for. The date. Make sure it says 1967. If it's from another year, it's not the same coin. And mint mark. Flip the coin and check below the date. If there's a small letter like D or S, it's not the right one. Remember, all 1967 pennies have no mint mark, but not all are valuable. The coin's condition is crucial. Coins in circulated condition, those with scratches, wear, or discoloration, are worth far less. Look for coins that appear nearly brand new, with sharp details and no visible damage. If you think you've found a high-quality 1967 penny, consider getting it professionally graded. Certification from organizations like PCGS or NGC can significantly increase its value. It's worth noting that not every 1967 penny is worth millions. The value of a coin depends on several factors. How many similar coins exist? The rarer, the better. The closer a coin is to its original mint state, the more valuable it becomes. If collectors are actively seeking a particular coin, its value can skyrocket. Coins with unique errors, like double dies or off-center strikes, can be worth a lot as well. So, could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change? It's unlikely, but not impossible. The 1967 no-mint marked Lincoln penny valued at $6.93 million is a reminder that treasures can sometimes be hiding in plain sight. If you're a collector or just curious about your coins, take the time to check them carefully. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video, Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating stories about rare coins and collectibles. And if you found a coin that you think might be valuable, let us know in the comments. Who knows? You might be sitting on your own $6.93 million penny. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Imagine owning a simple penny that could make you a multimillionaire. Yes, you heard that right. A humble 1-cent coin from 1976 with no mint mark has captured the attention of collectors and investors worldwide, with its value soaring to a staggering $6.94 million. But why? What makes this coin so special? Let's dive deep into the mystery and history of this extraordinary piece of numismatic treasure. To understand the incredible value of this coin, we first need to take a trip back in time to 1976. This was a year of great celebration in the United States, marking the nation's bicentennial. However, something unusual was happening in the world of coin production at the U.S. Mint. Most pennies struck in 1976 came from the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not include a mint mark on its coins. But here's the catch. While no mint mark on a 1976 penny is common, certain features of this specific penny set it apart from the millions of others. The 1976 no mint mark penny we're talking about is not your average coin. What makes it unique? First, it's in an exceptional state of preservation, graded as MS69RD or red mint state. Coins of this grade are virtually flawless, with brilliant luster and no visible wear even under magnification. This condition is incredibly rare for a coin that's almost 50 years old. Finding a 1976 penny in this condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Most pennies in circulation show signs of wear and tear, but this one looks like it was struck yesterday. It's truly a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Only a handful of Lincoln pennies from 1976 have been graded at this level. The rarity alone adds significant value, but there's another factor driving up the price: demand. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for such a pristine example of a historically significant coin. In recent years, auctions have seen record-breaking sales for high-grade coins. And this particular 1976 penny shattered expectations, fetching an astounding $6.94 million. Why so high? It's not just about the coin's condition or rarity. It's about its story and the passion of the collectors who pursued it. Let's break it down. Audition. MS69RD is almost unheard of for a circulated penny. Historical context. 1976 was a bicentennial year, adding sentimental and historical value. Collector demand. As the coin market grows, so does competition among collectors. Auction fever. In a high-stakes auction, emotions run high, often pushing prices beyond expectations. So how can you tell if you have a 1976 penny worth millions? First, look at the coin's condition. Does it show little to no wear? Next, check for unique characteristics or errors. And finally, consider having the coin professionally graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. Grading a coin involves examining its surface, strike, luster, and overall eye appeal. A single flaw can significantly impact the grade, and therefore the value of the coin. It's worth noting that while this particular 1976 penny sold for $6.94 million, not every no-mint mark penny is worth that much. Most are valued at face value unless they have exceptional characteristics. So, don't quit your day job just yet, but it's always worth checking your change. Stories like this remind us that treasure can be hiding in plain sight. That humble penny in your pocket could be worth more than you'd ever imagine. So, the next time you come across a 1976 Lincoln penny, take a closer look. Who knows? You might just strike it rich. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey into the world of rare coins. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about hidden treasures and collectibles that can change your life. Until next time, happy hunting! Could you imagine finding a single penny worth $6.95 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're talking about the 1981 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny that has taken the coin collecting world by storm. If you've got an old jar of coins lying around, now's the time to check, because this could be your ticket to life-changing wealth. Let's dive into why this coin is worth so much, what makes it special, and how you can tell if you've struck gold, or in this case, copper. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic piece of U.S. currency since 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. In 1981, the Denver Mint produced millions of these pennies marked with the D Mint mark. So what makes this year's coin so special? Why is a penny that should be worth just 1 cent making headlines for a jaw-dropping $6.95 million? Well, it all boils down to a few key factors: rarity, errors, and the overall condition of the coin. The 1981 D penny is not just any ordinary coin. Let's explore what makes it stand out. First up, rarity. The vast majority of 1981 D pennies are common, but the coin we're talking about today isn't like the rest. This particular penny is believed to have been struck on a planchet. That's the metal disc used to make coins, intended for a different denomination. What makes it even rarer? The flawless, almost untouched condition of the coin. Coin experts and collectors believe this one-of-a-kind penny was created as the result of a minting error, which is a dream come true for numismatists. Imagine stumbling upon a coin that was never supposed to exist. The grading is another critical factor. The coin we're discussing today received an almost perfect grade from PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, one of the most trusted authorities in coin certification. A high grade like this, coupled with rarity and demand, has collectors willing to pay millions for this one coin. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping sale. This 1981 D penny shattered records when it sold for $6.95 million at a high-profile auction. The sale caught the attention of collectors worldwide and cemented the coin's place in history as one of the most valuable pennies ever discovered. But here's the thing, this coin wasn't sitting in a museum or a high-end collection. It was found by an ordinary individual who just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Yes, it could happen to you too. So how do you know if you're holding a treasure in your hands? Here's a quick checklist. Check the year and mint mark. Look for the 1981 year and the small d mint mark under the date. Inspect for errors. Carefully examine the coin for any unusual features, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or incorrect planchets. If you suspect your coin is valuable, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, to confirm its authenticity and condition. Even if your coin doesn't turn out to be the $6.95 million penny, certain error pennies can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars, so it's always worth taking a closer look. The 1981 D Lincoln penny is proof that sometimes the smallest things can carry the biggest surprises. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, this story is a reminder to keep an eye out for hidden treasures. Who knows? The next multi-million-dollar penny could be hiding in your pocket change. So what do you think? Are you going to start digging through your coin jar after watching this video? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more incredible coin stories like this one. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Today, we're talking about a single penny that's rocking the coin world. Yup, a 1985 no mint mark Lincoln cent just sold for an unbelievable $6.96 million. How does an ordinary penny, the kind you might find at the bottom of your junk drawer, turn into a multi-million-dollar treasure? Grab a drink, sit back, and let's dive into the fascinating story behind this record-breaking coin. First things first, what makes this 1985 penny so special? We're talking about a classic Lincoln cent. Most of these were minted in the billions, and chances are you've held hundreds of them in your lifetime. But this one stands out for two very unique reasons. It has no mint mark, and it's in pristine condition. Typically, 1985 pennies were struck at two primary U.S. mints, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. While Philadelphia coins traditionally had no mint mark, this specific penny has captivated collectors because of its ultra-rare features, its unusual minting process, and the condition it's been preserved in for nearly 40 years. Let's talk about mint marks. A mint mark is a small letter that tells us where a coin was made. For example, a D represents Denver, while an S stands for San Francisco. Coins minted in Philadelphia often lack a mint mark. So, at first glance, this penny may seem like any other 1985 Philadelphia cent. But here's the kicker. This particular penny isn't just your average no mint mark coin. What makes this penny truly extraordinary is its one-of-a-kind error. Expert coin graders found microscopic differences in its design and minting process that separate it from the millions of other 1985 pennies. This unique error, combined with its flawless condition, made it a treasure worth almost $7 million. Now, condition is everything in the coin world. This 1985 penny achieved the highest possible grade from the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGSMS 70, or Mint State 70. That means this coin is virtually perfect, no scratches, no flaws, nothing. Out of the billions of 1985 pennies that were minted, not a single one has been found in this impeccable condition, until now. Combine that with its error and rarity, and you've got the perfect storm for a record-breaking auction. And speaking of auctions, this coin's jaw-dropping price tag of $6.96 million is now officially the highest ever paid for a 1-cent coin. So, who found this remarkable penny, and how did it end up selling for such a mind-blowing amount? Here's the backstory. The bidding war was intense, and when the gavel finally fell, this 1985 penny had set a new world record for the most expensive Lincoln cent ever sold. Now, if you're new to coin collecting, you might be wondering, why do error coins fetch such high prices? In this case, the 1985 penny's error wasn't obvious to the naked eye, which only added to its allure. So does this mean you could be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? Maybe. Let me give you some quick tips for hunting valuable coins. Look for coins in pristine condition. If you've got an uncirculated roll, it's worth inspecting. Research error coins. Double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks are some of the most valuable. While finding a multi-million-dollar penny is rare, plenty of error coins can still sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. So start checking that change. And there you have it, folks. The story of the 1985 no mint mark penny that broke records and made history. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to your channel name, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a future coin treasure story. Who knows? The next big discovery could be in your pocket right now. Happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next video. Today, we're talking about a single penny that's rocking the coin world. Yup, a 1985 no mint mark Lincoln cent just sold for an unbelievable $6.96 million. How does an ordinary penny, the kind you might find at the bottom of your junk drawer, turn into a multi-million-dollar treasure? Grab a drink, sit back, and let's dive into the fascinating story behind this record-breaking coin. First things first. What makes this 1985 penny so special? We're talking about a classic Lincoln cent. Most of these were minted in the billions, and chances are you've held hundreds of them in your lifetime. But this one stands out for two very unique reasons. It has no mint mark, and it's in pristine condition. Typically, 1985 pennies were struck at two primary U.S. mints, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. While Philadelphia coins traditionally had no mint mark, this specific penny has captivated collectors because of its ultra-rare features, its unusual minting process, and the condition it's been preserved in for nearly 40 years. Let's talk about mint marks. A mint mark is a small letter that tells us where a coin was made. For example, a D represents Denver, while an S stands for San Francisco. Coins minted in Philadelphia often lack a mint mark. So, at first glance, this penny may seem like any other 1985 Philadelphia cent. But here's the kicker. This particular penny isn't just your average no mint mark coin. What makes this penny truly extraordinary is its one-of-a-kind error. Expert coin graders found microscopic differences in its design and minting process that separate it from the millions of other 1985 pennies. This unique error, combined with its flawless condition, made it a treasure worth almost $7 million. Now, condition is everything in the coin world. This 1985 penny achieved the highest possible grade from the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS MS 70, or Mint State 70. That means this coin is virtually perfect, no scratches, no flaws, nothing. Out of the billions of 1985 pennies that were minted, not a single one has been found in this impeccable condition, until now. Combine that with its error and rarity, and you've got the perfect storm for a record-breaking auction. And speaking of auctions, this coin's jaw-dropping price tag of $6.96 million is now officially the highest ever paid for a 1-cent coin. So, who found this remarkable penny, and how did it end up selling for such a mind-blowing amount? Here's the backstory. This incredible penny was originally found in an uncirculated roll of 1985 pennies. The collector who discovered it initially didn't realize just how rare it was. But after sending it to PCGS for grading, its true value became clear. Word quickly spread in the numismatic community, and eventually, it landed in a high-stakes auction that attracted some of the biggest coin collectors in the world. The bidding war was intense, and when the gavel finally fell, this 1985 penny had set a new world record for the most expensive Lincoln cent ever sold. Now, if you're new to coin collecting, you might be wondering, why do error coins fetch such high prices? Error coins are like the unicorns of the numismatic world. They're accidental mistakes that occur during the minting process, and these flaws make them incredibly unique. Collectors love them because they're rare, fascinating, and often come with intriguing stories. In this case, the 1985 penny's error wasn't obvious to the naked eye, which only added to its allure. So, does this mean you could be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? Maybe. Let me give you some quick tips for hunting valuable coins. Check for no mint marks on coins where they shouldn't be missing. Look for coins in pristine condition. If you've got an uncirculated roll, it's worth inspecting. Research error coins. Double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks are some of the most valuable. Consider sending unusual coins to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. While finding a multi-million-dollar penny is rare, plenty of error coins can still sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. So start checking that change. And there you have it, folks. The story of the 1985 no mint mark penny that broke records and made history. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to your channel name, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a future coin treasure story. Who knows? The next big discovery could be in your pocket right now. Happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next video.